Hi team, welcome to your core flow. If you are short on time, this is going to be the perfect little flow to light up your core, light up your abs, and then get you moving on to something else. So really simple protocol to follow here. We're going to do a quick little warm up just to prep the spine, prep the abs, and the posterior chain. And then you've got 5 drills, 45 seconds of work, 15 seconds of rest in between, and we're going to go for 3 rounds. So the work itself is going to be 15 minutes and then maybe 5 minutes to warm up. So let's get started. Ankles crossed. You don't need any equipment for this, so this is going to be all body weight. However, if you know where you want to add dumbbells or where you might want to add a resistance band if you're a more advanced practitioner, feel free to add those in. Hands are going to come onto the knees and you're just going to start by making some circles with the chest. Inhale forward and exhale back. And what I want you to focus on is separating the upper body and the lower body. And what I mean by that is that you're going to anchor the legs in the hips and allow the spine to move, to flex and extend forward and back. Reverse the circle. So this is almost like when you go to open a jar in your kitchen, you're going to keep the bottom part of the jar still so that you have some leverage, and you're going to rotate the top portion of the jar in order to open it and take out your favorite snack. Come back through center, sitting up nice and tall, reach the arms up overhead. As you exhale, reach the right arm up and over, side body stretch. So again, here we're going to hold the first one. You're going to anchor the opposite hip down into the mat and reach and lengthen the side body through the obliques, shoulder, all the way to the fingertips. Push the palm off the floor, up and over to the other side. And just holding on this first one, noticing maybe if the shoulder crept up by the ear, and see if you can plug it back into the back body. Pushing off, now we just alternate sides. Pushing the opposite palm into the floor and really lengthening, stretching, reaching up and over. So we're not thinking about going down to the floor, but really creating that nice rainbow shape with the body. 3, 2, last one. Come back to center. Hands go behind the head. Inhale as you look to the right. Exhale as you twist and look to the left. So we're going to start slow. I'm going to keep a light touch on the back of the head. If this bothers the shoulders, you're going to put the hands on the shoulder heads here to take the pressure off. And then you can start to pick up the pace. Inhale, exhale. And what I'm thinking about is rotating using the side body, the obliques, to make that action happen. And again, leaving the lower body still and exactly where it is. So I might not have a massive range of motion, but that's fine because I'm activating the proper muscle groups to make the rotation happen in the first place. 3, 2, 1. Hands come onto the shoulders. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, round back through the spine. So we're taking the chest forward and up, and then round and go back. 5. Slight core activation as you lift the knees towards the elbows. Elbows come down towards the knees for 2. Last one. Release. From here, you're going to take the feet forward, hip width distance. Hands come onto the shins. Again, inhale, chest forward. Exhale, you're going to start by tilting the pelvis and then rounding through the spine. And pull on the shins so that you have some tension here. Inhale, lift. And exhale, round. So I'm rounding through the back, but I'm not allowing the shoulders to creep up. And I'm starting to bring the navel in towards the spine and feel that core engagement. Bring the lower rib to the top of the hip. Last one. Inhale at the top. Exhale, roll all the way down onto your back. Nice and slow. Walk the feet in if you need to reset. Palms down by your sides. Feet are flat on the floor. Going for spinal articulation. Inhale, prepare. As you exhale, you're going to use the core, tilt the pelvis, and then slowly roll the hips up, then the low back, mid back, all the way up until you're in your bridge, making a straight line at the top, knees, hips to shoulders. You're going to relax the chest and sternum. So if you notice that you're puffing everything out, I want you to just relax it back down and lengthen your back side. So it's not really tilting tucking the pelvis, but more of a tilt. Again, looking for that hip to rib connection. Big inhale breath. Exhale, starting from the top, you're going to roll all the way down. Mid back, lower back, hips touch. Inhale the bottom. Exhale, make sure you're pressing through all 4 corners of both feet. You're stamping down, squeezing through the inner thighs. Inhale. And exhale, roll down. You've got one more. Inhale. Use the exhale to engage, tilt, curl, lift, hold at the top.
halfway down, all the way up. So I don't want to lead the butt down towards the floor and arch the back like this. I'm just lowering, the whole spine is coming in one piece. Have to hinge from the hips, small release, and then re-squeeze, press and drive the feet into the floor and get your butt really, really tight at the top. Here for 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. Lower the hips back down. All right, we're going into it. We start in 5 seconds. Hands to the tops of the thighs, ab prep. Inhale, prepare. Exhale, peel head and shoulders off the mat. Off we go. 45 seconds, then 15-second rest. If you need to take rest before that, that's fine. You're gonna build up the endurance and the strength over time. The head and shoulders stay lifted off the mat the entire time. Roll the shoulders back and down away from the ears. And then press, stamp your lower back into the mat. So there should be no space between your back and the floor underneath you. Hands are on the thighs, sliding, reaching towards the knees. Using your exhale breath, you've got 10 seconds left to go. See if you can lift a little bit higher. Bring the abs in and up. 3, 2, last one, release. From here, you're gonna send both legs up towards the ceiling. Modification, keep the legs in a tabletop with the knees on top of the hips. Otherwise, both legs up, pull the toes back towards your face.